Oh, that is a horrible roll. It's like me trying to roll to wound people in Necromunda. Doesn't happen. Alrighty. There we are. We are ready to go. A few minutes late, sorry. My wife called, so what is wrong with Twitch? Something's wrong on the G&G Twitch. That is crazy. So let me see if I can figure that out. I love technical difficulties. All right, it says we're good. So there we go. All right, y'all. Hello and hello. Welcome to the paint part. Nope, that's Wednesday. Paint project, where we're going to work on this left leg a little bit more and see how far we can get in it today. So here's where we got to last week. Let's give ourselves a little more room. You can see the mess of my desk this way. It's lovely. There we go. All right. So thank you. So this is where we made it to by the end of last week. God, it's more leg. So we're gonna keep whitening up. Then actually, I think I was doing gold. Yeah, I'm doing the gold. So we'll yep, that's where I ended right there. So we'll finish doing that and then go around, do some Leadbelcher and figure out what else we need and just keep working. Kind of tired of doing white and red, I'm not gonna lie. All right, so let's pull that to the side. Let's pull out our Retributor armor. Get it ready. I don't need clippers and a mold line remover today. I say that, and now I'm going to need clippers and a mold line remover eventually for some reason unknown to me. This is the other leg, Everett. This is the second leg. Have you not seen the first leg? I got the first leg right here. First leg. First leg is nice and pretty. So, yeah, first leg. Right leg done. We're working on left leg. I'm not looking forward to the hips and pelvis area because then I have to try to get it to stand up. And that, I have a feeling, is going to be a pain in the butt. All right, so let's go ahead and bring this down. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Dude, honestly, you're probably not wrong. I wanted to say like 25%, but I know how big the actual torso and the arms and the cannon on the back are, and I want to. I'd love to say I'm at like at least 20, but I don't know if that's accurate. To be perfectly frank. Like, I think I got over, what's the word? Not ambitious, but I got overly optimistic when I finished the head and like was like, yeah, one whole section's done. The whole head is done. And then the head is the smallest part of this entire thing. So, yeah. But I think this leg isn't going to take nearly as long as that other leg, just because I know sort of what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I know what colors are going to go where on this. And that's part of the length of time it takes when you're first painting something. So, at least for me. I'd make a good Frank. Well, yeah, there's that too. I sent a picture of the leg and head to my buddy Clay up in Huntsville, who's just one of the absolute best painters I know, professional. And when I told him I was, I had asked his advice when I started this project. And he was like, you know, he gave me some advice, which I've been following. But when I told him I wasn't using an airbrush, he was like, "Are you crazy?" And so, you know, 4 months later, when I showed him that I finished a leg, he was like, "Dude, it's gorgeous, but you're still crazy." So, yeah, that's also fair and also true. So, all right. I need that to stay open. Is that? Oh, well, I forgot a whole section over here. How is the Connecticut or wherever the heck you are? How's New England? Is it wicked? Please tell me it's wicked. Dude, it's the samesies. I mean, it may not. Well, it may be as it may not get as high up there as it's been getting. You know, because we'll hit 80, and then it drops to 40 the next day. I don't know if you're having that kind of swing. I mean, you may. It can get pretty hot up there. Hey, MTG Bot, how are you today? I'm looking very much forward to when I'm done. I'm gonna take all these videos. I'm going to splice them together and have one long unedited, uncut, well, probably edited, but uncut stream of or video of this being painted. What's up, Hup?
I have a 40K question.
You have a 40K question? Go shoot.
These are D3s. Can I use them for shots?
I mean, they're D3.
Yeah,
I don't see why not.
Shots.
Yeah.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
I just want before I spend the money on them.
Yeah. Do we have more? Because I want some.
Yeah. More.
Okay. Yeah, having a D3 is always, I mean, just check it with your opponent.
Yeah.
I mean, but as a TO, I don't care.
Okay. That's what I was wondering.
I mean, because it's a D6. If it was a weird shape, I'd be like,
Yeah.
weird. But if it was like that D7, why Why do you need a D7? Other than the fact that literally the other day I needed a D7, but let's not talk. Like, no, yesterday when I was playing Necromunda, I needed a D7. It was weird that I came in today and there was like, hey, do you need a D7? Well, I did yesterday. This is stupid. But yeah, you should be good. That's exactly right. And then I'll have the whole thing. I'll put it all like edit it into a super fast, speed up the video, and try to get Pain of Titan in 20 minutes. Maybe. I don't know, dude. I've seen there's like 24 hours of like a song on repeat. I imagine that's a long, big file. Don't you? I mean, if it's 24 hours. Or maybe that's why they have a file size limit now. I'll have to find somebody to make me some music so you don't have to hear me talking the whole time. You know, because there won't be comments. It'll just be this. Like, what inane thing is he talking about today? Thank you. Bye, buddy. Thanks for coming and dropping in and talking for a minute. Go enjoy your engine. Brian, how are you? How are the girls? Fuck. Oh no. Tell them if they keep fighting, then they both have to bring us all ice cream on Wednesday, which is a long walk to Mobile. They'll have to start it like right now. And I'm just saying it better be still ice cream and not a warm pile of goop. Oof. I wish I could say I didn't know what that was like, but sadly. honestly, and I don't did yours get worse over because of the quarantine and COVID and everything? Because my twins got along fairly well, and then they were stuck in the house for a long time with no separation. That did not help. If it's over everything, then maybe they can fight over who's bringing me ice cream on Wednesday. I got you. So I came in early today. I know I started the thing late, but that's because my wife started a new temp job today. So she called me like right at 4. I was like, but stream starts at 4, and you know this, but she didn't care. So I had to talk to her. Not that I had to. I enjoyed talking to her. Before that gets back to her. But no. Crap! I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I came in early today to work on some terrain and work on some projects. And I know I haven't talked about brush care or maintenance a lot, but I did the other day brought in uh, the Masters brush cleaner. It's a conditioner. So I actually cleaned all of my brushes. And dude, even this day, when I cleaned that brush that that was used unbeknownst to me with some red on it, which I thought I'd clean, but just to be safe, I stopped using that for my clear coating. I conditioned it today and cleaned it thoroughly, and it was red. I had red still coming out of it, so that was fun. Oh my gosh. So we got a new dice dispenser up there. It's like one of those cool candy dispensers. We decided to put dice in, and now they're playing with it. So that's fun. It's not as bad as last week, though. And I'm okay with that. All right. Well, now I'm not. That was annoying. Oh. Sip. Alrighty. Let's go ahead. You know what I need? I need the red leg or the done leg back so I can look at it as far as where colors go. Okay, so I'm going to actually now get our Abaddon, and we are going to do a little bit of a darkening up so that the lead belcher looks right on these toes. So and this is over that primer, which that's why I'm using a not my good brush. Even though I cleaned this brush, like as I was cleaning it, it was kind of falling apart. So it's what this I'm guessing the automotive primer does to this. Like I said, for the next pieces, I'm wondering if I should automotive primer and then Chaos Black primer over the top, at least a little bit, so I'm not hand brushing. But then, isn't that the same as airbrushing? Maybe. It doesn't have to be perfect. Enough so that when I lead belcher it, it matches the other foot and doesn't have a lighter tone because of the lighter undercoat. If that makes sense. There we go. All right. Looks like I got some on the red though, so that's no fun. All right. Let's come over here. You know what? My Tech Marine's in the way. Let's get him out of the way. I'm going to finish him Wednesday. All the dice. Alrighty. And then get that last little bit there. That's okay. We're going back over with other gold later anyway, so. And now. Yeah, see, we tried it there and it's too light. It doesn't match the other ones, so let's cover it up and do it again. What's up? Okay. Awesome. Sounds good. What you picking up? Nice. That was too much paint, but that's okay. We'll just siphon that off, sort of, in a sense. Use it in other spots. Use it as your palette. Appreciate it, Joe, and hey, AJ. What are you doing? Alrighty. Oh no, Joe. No. Give me 1 second. So we're starting the left leg. The right leg. Let me finish this line here. Mainly so I don't forget about it when I go to the next toe. All right. Now, so we started this from primer last week. So, but here, Joe, that is, here, let me kick it back up. That's the right leg. So that's what we're gunning for. So yeah. Thank you. In fact, though, while we're here, there's a part that we couldn't see and didn't know. It's the section of the joint, this kneecap, that shield that went in, that actually is naked resin. So we need to get up under here and not mess up the fine work we've done, to at least get some shadow in here. And we may throw some lead belcher on it. But there, that at least gets the shadow in there. That was pointed out to me last week, and I was like, yeah, you're right. I did not know that piece was gonna. There we go. Thank you. All right. Now, let's see what I know AJ wrote me a novel real quick. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear all that. You know, getting out of the house and playing 40K is an option. All right, let's get this. We'll start on this one. As for doing them one at a time, yeah, I literally just want to get a section done. That's why the head has been finished. That was the first thing I did. And now we started on the right leg. We're doing the left leg. Then I'll worry about the hips and pelvis, because that's going to be a pain, because that's going to involve, I almost don't know if it's going to be glue ready at that point, because I want to make sure it's not leaning too forward, leaning too backward. Like, this thing is big, and making sure it's balanced is going to be a big pain in the booty. So we may just put the pelvis together without the hip joints. I don't know what I'm going to do really when we're done with this leg. We're definitely going to the hips and pelvis area. I just don't know. It's going to be some off-screen figuring out is what that's going to be. I've also decided, and you'll hear it here first, that y'all aren't going to have to watch me wash that piece yet either. That's been 2 episodes, washing the head and everything, and then washing the legs. That was just, it was excruciating for me. I can't imagine how bad it was for anybody trying to watch that. So we'll do that and get everything primed and stuff off camera, and just worry about the painting. Originally, the plan was like this whole project was going to be seen on camera. I wasn't going to do anything off camera, so that people had an idea of how much time can go into one of these. But I think we've made our point. And when I splice everything together, make the super cut, I think that'll make the point as well. At least I hope it will. So. Ooh, get it in there. So I have everything near me as far as the screens in the store turned off. I mean, I can hear glimpses of music, and some of it's from the arcade, some of it's probably from up front. But I swear, I am hearing the music, the score to 1982's Dune. Like, might be going crazy, or hey, Adam, how are you?
All right.
Good.
Did you grab that box set versus still up there?
They haven't come in yet. It. We can talk later. It's a small snafu, but not huge. Should be in a couple days, but yeah, they're not in yet. I'm sorry. Instead, you can maybe coach Bruce in Necromunda. Maybe next game he'll actually get an attack off. He didn't roll dice except in defense in our game. And I didn't even kill anybody, which was great. So what's funny is I didn't even realize he hadn't until he said something. And we were having a good game. Like, he wasn't mad or anything. We weren't out to try to kill anybody, but he has a gang in Necromunda that if I let him get into melee with me, he's gonna kill my guys. Like, they're called the Corpse Grinder Cult, and they have just these axes that say, "Oh, I hit you, take you out of the game," right? So I was like, well, if I just keep him pinned, he can't charge me. So that's what I did. My harpoons were hitting, my flamethrower was hitting, obviously, because you don't even have to roll for that. It just happens as long as it's under the template. So, and luckily, he only had one guy taken out of action, and he's not even missing the next game. So it was a good game all around. All right, last one of these toes, and then maybe we can get a little silver on them before I go back to the color. And I can't even say that because it's white. It's not even color. Ugh. pain in the butt part of it, which are these parts of the toe. Something funny has happened on the magic tables. I often wonder what it is. And then I forget to wonder later because it's not my business. I'm trying to be very polite. Does this week start 7 or 8? Okay, so we got 2 more games basically. 2 more official non-open hive games. Okay. No, I say that, and I was just telling everybody else that was listening, both of them, that it wasn't like I murdered him either, though. Like, we were playing the one where the walls will start crumbling in and tiles start getting removed. I ended up taking one person out of action. He escaped one dude, but that, of course, made him bottle his first stance, and his 2 juves went out. Took one guy out. He's not even missing the next game. But, like, I hit and pinned with almost every shot. It just kept him away from me. Yeah. And got 4 of the 6 caskets. I mean, like, it was a good game. I don't know if you saw, but I hired 2 new ones. Mm-hmm. A bunch of weapons. Mm-hmm. They're over here put together. I'm going to need new territory, please.
Did you already have the number of people before you played the game?
No, it's now.
Next game.
Okay.
As long as you win.
Huh?
Next game, as long as you win in game reputation.
I got 5 this last one.
Then I'm upgrading the territory.
Is rep going to count towards victory at all? Because I may, but we'll see.
No, the only thing that's going to pretty much count for victory is basically going to be game right now.
Which then I need somebody to steal all of Bubba's money and kill 2 or 3 of his guys.
I mean, go for it.
Because I thought I'd caught up to him because I went up by like 300 gang rating from this game. Yeah. I'm still like 30 behind him. But he still has so much more money. I'm back to 0 buying all that. So I could kill a bunch of guys, but then he'll just buy them back. And that goes to gang rating.
It's the gang rating that's based off of.
Right, but if I'm saying if I kill people, he'll just buy them back and he'll be back there at gang rating. So I need to steal his money and kill his people.
There's a mission for that.
I know. And the last time I did, I got 10 whole credits.
Last time I played that mission, Donald stole everything that was in my vault.
So if nobody challenges me and I'm able to challenge Bubba, I got to find a way to play that mission. And he'll complain about it. Oh, we'll play this one. Don't care.
Well, what, Boxcars? Or is it Boxcars or Boxcars? Where you the underdog, which would be you, just gets to pick whatever mission they want to play.
Oh yeah. Because I'm at 2760 and he's at like 2820 or 2830. It's close. And then there's Greg at 2520.
Yeah.
And then there's Will at like 21, right? Like this is our underhive.
I don't think I've been above 2,500 in like weeks. Or 1,500.
I was gonna say. All right, so we're done darkening up those black pieces. Make sure we wash that brush real well. Like I said, they should clean real well since I just conditioned them all. So they should still have a little of the conditioner in them so that they clean right. All right, now let's pull out a dry brush and our lead belcher. But first, take a drink. See, I had to do a little converty because they don't come with one-handed hammers.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the power hammer from the little converty.
Mm-hmm.
He's my new ganger. Bolt, pistol, and power hammer. He's like, I think I'm a space marine. I don't know what's going on.
You should have made it like a more actual like one-handed hammer.
I didn't have a piece like that here, and I just wanted to get it done yesterday until I was putting Bubba's stuff up. And he has an old Gene Sealer cult sprue, which has a power maul, which would have been perfect handle for that.
Yeah.
And I was like, but it was already done. So, and it looks cool.
It definitely looks
He's also
good.
using it as like a shield.
He's like,
And everybody,
I can't see you. You can't see me.
oh, I can see over the hammer. Pow, 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 bolt pistol. And
He's like, I'm too stupid to wear a helmet, so I'll use this hammer instead.
and what's funny is I hired 2 gangers
Mm-hmm.
because I miscounted. I only needed to hire 1 to get to the next territory level. So now I'm at 13 people instead of 12, which means I can afford to lose 1 and still get a territory. All right, let me find my lead belcher, which is right here. And let's metal up these toes. So the other day I had opened this exact pot, and I was cleaning. Sometimes these paints get a little crust of old paint around the edge, which doesn't let them seal as well. So I was cleaning it up, doing my due diligence, and this top of the lid right here, see how it springs? It slipped out of my finger and literally shot a glob of lead belcher in the center of my shirt. So I looked down and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm a T800 or a T1000. I'm a Terminator. I'm bleeding metal, because that's exactly what it looked like. It was hilarious. I guess you had to be there. But I was the only one here, so you all have to hear it anyway. See, that looks much better than it did over the that lighter black of the primer. Better contrast. We're gonna have to redo the red a little bit, but that's okay. I'd much rather that than have the colors be wrong. Yeah, and now it matches the rest. Oh, it's perfect. Okay. I know it sucked. It took a little more extra time, but it looks way better. Especially if it focuses so you can see. There you go. See? Looks better. Okay. So we'll knock out the rest of these toes real quick. And then we'll paint some white. Sorry, I'm going to have to put that on the ground, get a little stability. So if you can't see it as well, I apologize. Alrighty, keep going around. Alrighty, one more toe and we're moving on. Oh, that got all over the red. Whoops. Definitely going back to redo that. But that's okay. And there we go. So our leg is getting closer to matching the next one. Make sure to get all the metal out of this though, because we are going to want to use that brush for something later. Oh, look, looks like it's just walked over the dead body of the Yin-Carn. Poor Yin-Carn. So if you haven't used it, I do recommend some form of brush conditioner, because I mean it cleaned that out pretty quick. Just left over the old stains from when it wasn't cleaning it every time. All right, so let's take our good white base brush. We know because it's got our gray top. Take out Leadbelcher. And get our white scar. Let's layer in some of this and go back and clean it up. Actually, yeah, let's do this now. How did that even happen? Why is paint getting everywhere? It's just getting everywhere. Gross. Stop it. All right. Let's go ahead and start here. Now, if I'm looking correctly at the other one, we actually really branch out. I'll let that dry, and then we'll come back and do some more later. I don't like those lines, though. Let's fix that a little bit, smooth it out. There we go. Nice. All right, let's take this glob of paint that was caught on my thumb and keep going over. What a difference, like clean and fresh brush make. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna have to make sure I do this before every week, because I know we'll need a couple coats, but it's still going on like a dream. Now this one, I'm gonna try to flatten my brush. Just want to go. Beautiful. And we are going to go back and do some more, and then we'll go back with the darker colors and edge it again. But for now, I like how this is coming out. I just want to looking over and making sure we at least match the other leg, right? So. There we go. Let's Those are coming out all right. I have to do more work on the toes down here, like the mid toes. The other ones are starting to match, so that's good. Bless you. Also bless you. Happy spring. right. Just need a little more paint this time. It's a Grieg. Hello, Grieg.
No.
What's up, buddy?
Hello, man.
Oh, hey. Nice, thanks. So I'm going to be vague because we are live.
Okay.
But did y'all find a resolution last night?
Yeah.
Okay. I saw a post which made me think there was. And we can talk about it in 45 minutes, but
Yep.
It looked like there was an amenable solution.
We'll talk about it.
Yep. That is the true epitome of vague booking.
What's up, buddy? How's work?
Greg just brought me some sisters transfers and some chaos transfers.
Can work really be enjoyable?
Chaos can be. I'll try it on some of the terrain I'm doing. Desecrated Imperial stuff. Throw some. As much as it pains me to do it, throw some chaos symbols on it. Alrighty, and then we are to the last of the toes. And if I remember correctly, I've already got this part of the other side done. So that's awesome. Because this brush needs a wash, needs a rinse.
A little bit of, yeah. I'm rebasing. We're rebasing a lot of stuff. Yeah, I traded a bunch of my orcs for chaos. Yeah. So,
Do you have any trucks or battle wagons left?
No.
Okay.
I have Death Compass.
But the old ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
The plastic ones.
Right, but
Not
there,
the metal ones.
no, but there's a new plastic
Yeah.
kit. When Grayson was playing, when they were playing yesterday, Grayson's like, I want trucks and I want battle wagons. And I was like, I think Greg got rid of everything. You son of a gun. Which makes me the gun.
I've got voice left. You want some voice?
No. Well, actually, I may.
I have
700?
I have a full sprue of the Beast Snagga boys that's not put together.
Do you?
Yeah.
Me too, because I have that big box. Well, no, they're not Beast Snagga. They're whatever, the new boy set.
Yeah, the Beast Snagga box that came out.
Yeah.
I still have half that kit left.
Gotcha. I got to see what Grayson wants to do. I just know he was asking for trucks and battle wagons. All right.
I should say, two of my whole wagons and two of my trucks are currently sitting in a pile for James that he was going to pick up from me, but then he had car issues. So he still wants them for his son, just doesn't know what else. So if he ends up saying, hey, he can't.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'll be up here too. I'm pretty sure. So maybe I just was reading it a little bit differently, but the way they were talking about Ashen Waste, that might be out sooner than we think it.
I'm so excited for that truck.
Well, that's just like in there. They're saying like, hey, here's this truck, and Ashen Waste will be here before you know it. Like, really want to be out this summer?
That may be the June release with Leagues of Votan being the Black Friday.
Which would be, like I said, would be a lot sooner because I was expecting at least about a year.
For Ash Waste?
Yeah.
Oh no.
No.
I never got that impression. Let me put it that way. Just saying, like
Once they showed off the box, that box needs 6 months time.
Yeah.
At least in my eye.
Well, because I'm thinking, Tyranids are releasing. The new Night Box is coming. The Chaos is coming. Chaos Space Marine's coming. The probably World Eaters is coming. That's probably going to be a huge draw.
Today's email was, guess what's coming in 2 weeks? Norse team.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like there's a whole, so like it's like, oh, that was piling up, and so I was like, oh, that. My big thought was like, the Night Box would have been the true release.
No.
No, I think that's the May drop because we got Tyranids this weekend.
Yeah.
So then the May Codex, I think, will be the Knights. Again, this is my
You've been dealing with this a lot.
yeah, this is my educated guessings basing as on having done this for a while.
Right.
Yeah, I give them a few more months and then I'll drop back away. The left would be a summer thing.
Well, usually there is like Indomitus was a June release, Contrast was a June release.
Because it's too early for Horse For sure a Black Friday or a holiday Christmas release.
Yeah.
At least if they're doing it intelligently.
Yeah, but that's so much like.
You're right. Horus Heresy could be the big Black Friday release too.
I could see them doing simultaneous both League and Black Friday.
Maybe Leagues of Votan are only 30K. Oh no, I'm just kidding. I know. I have 2 whole people watching that I wanted to make angry. I don't even know who's watching.
Those are chaos?
Yeah.
Couldn't tell because they were painted like Eldari. I know, red with white tops.
They're just base coat with no other.
Just like Eldari.
Just like your Knights.
No, these actually have color.
Oh.
Knights are red?
Huh?
What happened?
I saw a speed painting technique for Corn Berserkers somewhere in my house.
What's it called? Dipping?
No, I like it.
Sorry, I just had to chill. What?
JD, it's basically just a bunch of dry brushing.
Oh, nice.
But it's like, hey, you can knock out,
All right.
if done correctly, you can knock out 10 of them in 3 hours.
All right. Done with the white there for a minute. Definitely we need a second coat in the toes, but I think we're good enough to move on to the next step for a little bit.
Third party Crisis Protocol models. I got the Black Cat that's hanging off the lamppost.
All righty.
Lady Daredevil. And then
You know what I think we can do? You know what? We'll do that last.
what I want to do.
So for now, let's go ahead and get our Warplock Bronze.
I want to run Daredevil. The new box that came out. Replace Elektra with the Lady Daredevil. And then run Bullseye with the use the old Daredevil model. For Bullseye.
Ugh. All right. So now, get our brush. And this.
Then we have faces that look like a person. What? Did you get us right there? This is the last week, or we have one more weekend? I got me an extra dose of Titan Slayer, so if I go against Thunder, I've got mine.
I got some white snake or whatever it's called.
His dog opened up the cake cupcakes on how points. Passive with power not to immediately start drinking it.
I got cursed weapons.
Cursed weapons.
Yep. So I hit you with them. I don't need to wound. I just got to hit you with it. And there's a chance you'll go insane.
Oh, nice.
And there's a chance I gain control of that model.
Yeah, that's what insane does.
Yep.
That's why Chalky usually stays in a room and licks the wall. Because I have a territory that lets him do that. So it was amazing when I was playing Bruce. Every time I had a willpower or a cool or whatever to shoot him or whatever, I rolled it exactly. On the bright side, he didn't lose anybody, and this guy's not even out next game.
Right.
But I was not going to let him get a charge off. Learned my lesson against Thunder. Like if you come over,
Like me using, what was it, like 3 cards on that one day,
Ugh.
get them from the middle, around all that crap, and charge when you're done.
it's like if you come close, I will set you on fire. Is basically what I told Bruce, and I said, and if you do it anyway, there's a guy right here that you can't see with a grenade. I will kill us both. Maybe I am the tyrant, Greg.
Call it how I see it.
Maybe I am. That would make this like M. Night Shyamalan's Necromunda. The Orlocks were the bad guys the whole time.
Okay, hold on. This is Necromunda. There's no good counts.
I disagree to disagree.
So you agree then?
Yes.
That's what I heard.
Orlocks are absolutely the good guys. They look like Rambo and and Hunter. They're the good guys.
All I heard
I don't know how you're getting Rambo out of that. They look nothing like Rambo.
Then you never played in the first edition / second edition of this game. It was literally when they first came out, it was, it's Rambo versus Terminator or Rambo versus Commando, because the Goliaths all looked like Schwarzenegger and these all looked like Stallone. headbands,
We're in the
muscles.
new edition, and so that makes the Escher the good guys, the good girls.
You have poison. In the history of nothing has poison belonged to the good people. In history, in all of history, nobody's like, oh, you've got poison? You're the good guys.
No, we don't have poison. We have toxins.
I don't stand corrected.
We have toxin and gas. Wait, I was going to help my case.
Like, there's even, and admittedly, very cool, but there's a Pokemon called with toxic in the name. I'm pretty sure he's a bad Pokemon.
There's no such thing as bad Pokemon. Just bad trainers.
No. Have you fought the Toxicity or whatever, the one that strums his chest like a guitar?
Yeah.
Toxicroak?
Nope. It's like Toxicity. He's
No,
Yeah, toxicity is from Sword and Shield.
Yeah.
He's-
I know who you're talking about. Jerk's the frog.
yeah, he's awesome, but he's a jerk,
But that Jerk is not necessarily evil.
even in the wild. So you can't blame the trainer.
You're like,
He's like if Team Skull became a Pokemon.
the least intimidating team ever.
I know. Because they're all like, what you gonna do?
Like-
Doop-a-doop-a-doo.
Like, they didn't have, like, I don't even think they had, like, brand scheme or anything like that. They were just like, hey, just like messing with people.
Guzman or whatever, Guzman, whatever his name was. He had a agenda. I think it was nobody talked to me in high school. But
Well, if I remember correctly, he was
Oh.
at one point like one of the, like a big time trainer, and then he just got involved with what's her name, and then he just kind of wanted to see what the next dimension was like, and then he got there and he was like, "No man, I'm done. This is some weird ancient eldritch horror shit. I'm done. I'll go back to my Pokemon."
Yeah, but nothing beats the evil that is Mr. Mind.
you're not wrong.
I don't know. British Mr. Mind was pretty cool.
Now, British Mr. Mind wasn't doing stuff with Ash's mom without anyone ever suspecting.
No, that's also
Yeah, it's the
that's Irish.
Galarian variant.
That's the Scottish.
Oh, then there's Purser, which they got introduced to Davey.
Yes, that one was good.
All right.
The not the open world that's more open world than the open world.
I don't know. We'll see.
Fine, open.
You know what? I'm streaming. I'll be good. Because that was the perfect time for your mom joke.
Well, if you take a look, it's in a book.
Reading.
Why are you bringing LeVar Burton into this?
It's like, what do you mean by open? If you open the dictionary, it's there. So therefore, my fingerprints.
He's done it. You open the dictionary, he's done it.
Yeah.
Why did I not paint this earlier?
That's
Yeah, I can't paint that till I paint that. That was weird.
JD.
Brian said Ash's mom has got it going on.
Yes, dice over there.
I do. How many do you need?
For like, I don't know, a few minutes.
You can have them for another 25, and then I need them back to close out the show. The stream. See, I did it. Painted it over
I mean,
here.
that's because they gave that like only for the people.
Probably, but
Golf JD golf golf.
What?
The the
that's what that's.
that zone events.
The what?
Exactly.
Oh, you mean your brain zombies?
Yeah. Well, it's not just the brain zombies.
It's not just me that forgets it.
I
Is
don't
all
know,
I'm
no,
saying.
No, I said about half of the people
But then he called you out.
called you out because you're here
Right.
and Thunder.
But yeah, no, those things can go away at the end of the round and like roll new ones if it does.
Yeah, I know.
I always wanted to play with more stuff, but my opponents never did. I'd say everyone, but really was Bruce. Because the last one I remember.
I mean, I didn't remember that stuff till like what, turn 4, and it was basically over.
Well, if ever for Howling Winds, Howling Winds are actually very detrimental to anybody who's ranged.
Good.
Because it's like -2 to hit at long range.
We need a lot more of that.
Template. Which you would think it would be like, all right, melt your template in a random direction. This is how the flamer goes.
Well, no, it's like,
Scatter die time.
no, it's worse for me because Howling, like my gas templates don't work in Howling Winds
Do they not?
because the gas just gets blown away.
Oh.
Your flamethrowers will work.
Can play weapons for it.
Hmm.
Can play weapons.
So template weapons will work. Don't blast.
Well,
Now look at it like
smoke and gas has no effect on us.
but yeah.
Yeah, smoke goes away. There's nothing about blast always scattered. But
Well, my nightshade tin thrower is a gas weapon that's a template.
you can still shoot it.
There's a plus it does nothing.
All right, now let's see if I can see. Absolutely did. They had a very good time. I can't see what in there. Okay. That and
And
that.
Four up, it does nothing.
Yeah. To get rid of it though, it needs 5.
If I get rid of it, I just need to replace it with something stronger. First is
Flip flops and a sigh. Fincher here. What's up, buddy?
That situation doesn't happen again. Purple gravel, the ribbons.
Making dents into my pile of shapes. I cleared like an entire section of floor. It's like finally just like with all my sister's screws that are still got stuff on them, just threw it in a plastic bag. So they're all there. Do the same thing with chaos.
Well, that's cute. Brad. You going to get the cord for sale? Where are their seats?
No, that's the other Brad. It's not Brad. It's the other Brad.
Yes, that's that.
Now look.
Alrighty. Got that knocked out. We've got about 20 minutes. Let's clean this up.
Oh, yeah, that was his chair. I thought I heard a cat.
No, there was also an alley
Oh,
like yelling back there or something. Not saying it wasn't my butt. I'm just saying it might not have been.
alright. Go nurse this headache. Try to build some of this.
So
You streaming?
I am. I am. We're getting this leg to this leg level. Hopefully, at some point.
Oh, never mind. I'll still steal one from you. All right, gentlemen. I'll take care. Good night.
Are you not staying?
No, I've got an ungodly headache, and I've got to finish at least 15 of these
Ah,
for tomorrow.
gotcha.
Not finish, but do them.
All right. So let's go ahead and get our Mephiston. Let's clean up the red on the toes that we just dry brushed on. Jeez. And we'll just paint. Oh, he angry.
I'll look at it.
What am I getting?
In your game.
You did? Oh, yeah.
Just now has it up.
That's right, yeah.
No, well, that's got a mineral outcrop. Yeah.
And I think Will also had that too. Because he won our game last 2 weeks ago. But then, no, that's how it works.
All right, cleaned up the red. Clean that up. All right, now what? We do need our lead belcher back. That one's wet, but we can still use the other one. I don't know how I missed it when we did this last week, but me too, Brian. That'd be awesome. We got to make sure Greg's there and Will's there. And you make sure that Mike's there.
Question.
I know we're gonna have silver.
The next. But if you add it away, start trying to stuff. Because if that's in Mike's out, buy that by the time we do it up, the second one. I think most people's consensus is the direction. Yeah.
Sweet.
It would be a goal.
Good.
So I'm
All
sure
right.
the generic, I think the generic vehicles.
You know what? Let's go ahead and throw the Earthshade on and call it a day. Maybe bounce a little early, but that's okay. Because I don't really want to do anything else before that gets done. So, and that'll give us time for it to dry by next week. I mean, it'll be dry by, 6 of 10, but still. All right, let's just go.
Right. Yeah, no,
Is that how you're trying to give them back to me? Yeah, but I can't get that one. I see it. I just can't reach it. I get it. I can reach it with a foot. And you rolled a 1. And then you rolled a 1. I don't know. I should fix that one spot. I did fix that one spot. Are you talking about that spot? I just did it. What spot? Brian, don't give me anxiety. Boy. Come on, man. That's mean. What spot? What spot?
because I think that is the idea, like in the face roll book or something. If that's the exception you can't say. Sure.
Mm-hmm. We'll fix your spot.
Here.
The idea here is going to be
Thank you.
basically these days with the so it'll be
Work done. Fill us up as well.
basically just what's happening is the plant.
Yeah.
This is taking place. It's in the parking lot.
Yeah.
So one of the things that happens is they have to evacuate the hives. So basically, the last week of the campaign is going to be escape the hives, which y'all are going to fail to make the home transfer. To do that, to then dynamically start up. That's what it is. Now
Oh, Adam. Based on what you were just saying, you know how? So we're gonna technically fail. So you know how you determine our starting gangs for the next time?
Yeah.
You line up your gang, roll a d6. On a 6, they survived and can be a part of the next gang. So some people might start great. Some people might be like, I guess I'm picking another gang. I'd have just the dog.
Does that mean if my character dies, I can roll to see if they come back as a no, because like they have to die in game. Like they have to die.
Like my gang would be the dog and my slopper. Like we're gonna call this.
Dog would be in charge.
Yeah, we're gonna have the dog be in charge. It's
I think that would
That would make sense.
instead of Raptors Roughness, be Bubba's Bumpkins.
All those bruisers.
that makes sense.
Bubba's bitches.
Yeah, for dogs, that's better. And he'd love that. All right.
Actually, I see what I have, what I therefore that I got.
No, Brian. Bad Brian. Bad Brian.
I'm not the James.
Brian just said, and then smash the ones that don't survive with a hammer.
Oh,
If you're replacing, if you want to buy us all new gangs, Brian, we will play that game. Use some of that RV money. And or if you want to give my wife a job that makes enough where I can afford that, then go ahead. All he said was dude, so I don't know where this is about to go.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say anything, but I intentionally looked back and forth between all of y'all. Like, really, no one, no one.
look, I will pick my battles. That. Nope.
Which battle?
Exactly.
Exactly.
What are we even talking about anymore?
The battle for Mechanicus reigns for
You said unless you want to give my wife a job that
That
effectively pays well.
yeah. She's hunting. Apparently she worked a temp job today. She almost worked herself out of a job day one because it was literally temp. It was go work until the work's done.
yeah.
She was supposed to be there at 7:30, but the place didn't tell her where to go, so she didn't get there till 10:30 because when she found out, by 2 she was like, I have nothing to do because she's efficient. And Brian, I don't care about that. I'm trying to survive. He's like, it'd get a lot of views. I don't care. My sugar mama is on Sweet and Low. Come on.
The views get you money. Don't advertise it.
Yeah. A couple hundred views ain't gonna get me there. You made
Depends on how much you charge per view.
it's not up to me. Facebook would be like, here's your 30 cents for your 100,000 people that watched it.
It's not that low, but
It's very close to that low.
yeah, since it's not that low, it's low.
Because you're gonna multiply your revenue.
Have you watched Ben Brainerd, the guy that does all the states? I don't know if you've ever seen him. He's a comedian that pretends to be like Florida jumping in. He broke it down for everybody on TikTok one time. And TikTok's actually the worst. Facebook is better. YouTube's amazing. And TikTok's like, we're not giving you any money.
TikTok, if I remember, it's like TikTok, which is okay.
It's owned by the Chinese.
No, it's because it's 30 seconds content. Doesn't matter if it's got a million views. They can't put that much advertisement in 30 seconds.
That's what a commercial is.
Chinese.
A commercial's 30 seconds. That's what it's always been. Your argument is invalid.
So, it's like, owned by the Chinese, it's actually doesn't mean anything. So, and here's the reason for it. A lot of the companies that are digital and stuff like that are actually having a major issue with the
Oh,
Chinese government because
that makes more sense, Brian.
they are limiting the amount of time per day people can be on the internet. So like Fortnite had their Chinese server that was specifically for China, and they shut it down because China basically said you can only, or recently actually released a law that says children can only play 3 hours, 3 hours a week, and so it was costing them more money to keep the server running than they were paying.
There we go. So we got the gold all done up with, and we're only about 4 minutes shy, so this isn't too bad. But anyway, y'all have a great evening. We'll see you Wednesday with Brian here, and hopefully Greg and Silver, will show up, and hopefully Will, and looks like Mike's coming. So we'll see you on Wednesday for the paint party. So until then, I appreciate y'all watching, and have a good one. And remember, Gamers and Geeks, it is not just a game store, it is a gaming community. Oh, I rolled an 11. It was so close. Boop. All right.
Those were ones. Yeah.
No, they're not. Bye, everybody.